into it. You know what we haven't seen here tonight is some women in action, Greg.
Ooh, you know what? I love me some ladies.
I know you do, Greg. I know you do. You spent a lot of time on Bumble because your girlfriend left you months ago.
What a night of action we have here.
You don't want to talk about Bumble now, Greg?
Hashtag Slamilton if you're watching.
Greg
Get in on the action.
Greg is dealing with a lot of things emotionally right now, but Shazza and McKenzie, she's going to have to deal with something altogether different. That's Allie Kat here. Because that Allie Kat may strike, and Shazza McKenzie's hoping to make sure that doesn't happen here. Shazza McKenzie, let's talk about the women that are making waves right now in independent professional wrestling. Shazza McKenzie, I have to say, is maybe top of the mountain. If she manages to lock that Shaz mission, that modified chicken wing submission hold onto Allie Kat, that may be enough to wrap this thing up here tonight.
Meow.
That is the sound a cat makes, Greg. And that's a dog. Do you want to pull the cord on that preschool thing again? We can do the sound of a cow next. Maybe some chickens. So Allie Kat here, we talk about the Shaz mission that Shazza McKenzie uses to put away her opponents here. That we got, Allie Kat here, if she can get that pussy pile driver and drive Shazza's hand, that's what she calls
Family show, pal.
That's what she calls it, the pussy pile driver. She's a kitty cat. She's the Allie Kat.
Kids, I apologize.
Look, you don't need to. Greg, you're turning something into something it's not. Yeah. And Allie Kat here, usually the referee makes sure that you don't have any weapons on you. Allie Kat here, it doesn't seem she's against the referee inspecting, but also kind of seems you want to scratch on her belly or something like that.
Well, she's definitely has some cat-like qualities, that's for sure. Also, from what I understand, she only eats sheets, not cat food. Big fan of sheets.
Sheets, like Wawa.
Yeah, but not like Wawa, because Wawa is actual trash.
Oh, got it. All right. Well, Allie Kat here bringing her cat-like instincts to this match here, again against Shazza McKenzie. And Greg, tell the folks out there a little bit about Shazza. Of course, we've seen Allie Kat here several times in Black Label Pro. She, of course, competed in the Black Label Pro Rumble, was not able to come out on top. Of course, Jordan Grace was the one to win the Black Label Pro Rumble, but nevertheless was a female competing in that very tough bout. And look, we're starting off here with a bit of chain wrestling. As you can see, straight jacket hold here, straight jacket choke from Shazza McKenzie.
Hey, you told me to tell you about Shazza McKenzie.
Well, you didn't chime in. You didn't chime in, Greg.
You just kept talking.
Well, tell us about Shazza McKenzie.
Well,
Greg.
She's Australian. I'll tell you that first and foremost.
That's true. She is from
Are
down
you
under.
into that? You like that?
Well, I respect Australians. I think
as you should.
The iconic duo, Australians. I've
had quite a few shrimps on the Barbie. I'll say that.
Bad Luck Fale really making a scene happen down in Australia, New Zealand right now. There's some great talent coming out of there.
She was in the PWI Top 50 Women in the World Wrestlers in 2017.
Absolutely, yeah. PWA Top 50 Women.
Ranked number 28.
That's very nearly the top half.
Done a lot of stuff in Australia and in Shimmer.
Sure, Shimmer. Very popular women's promotion.
Did you know that she cites as her two inspirations for getting into wrestling? Trish Stratus and, you ready for this one? Brock Lesnar.
Now that's a combo right there.
Wow. That's
a lot of intensity. It's a lot of athleticism. That's a lot of flexibility between those two competitors there. So let's see if Shazza can take the powers of Brock and Trish, and she can focus them on her match here tonight against Allie Kat. These two women have been going back and forth here, and Allie Kat now
looking to maybe go. Not going to ask me about Allie Kat?
Well, again, we're a little bit more familiar with Allie Kat, but if you'd like to tell us a little bit about Allie Kat as well, feel free to here, Greg.
Trained by Felix and Garfield.
That's not true. You just made those things up. Those are cartoon cats.
I didn't. That's what I was reading.
Those are made-up things. Well, Allie Kat here trying to power out of what Shaz. Now she is. She's got the reverse wrist lock here on Shazza McKenzie. Transitions into a side headlock. Shazza McKenzie now transitions into a side headlock of her own here. These two women trying to wear each other down early on. Looking to, again, apply their respective finishing holds.
She is a body cat. I was just about to say she's been spending a lot of time training in the gym, climbing those cat trees.
Oh, what's going on here? Are these two women trying to impress each other with their fitness? Are they trying to intimidate one another? Shazza McKenzie, of course, went down to do some push-ups as Allie Kat was showing off her biceps there. As again, the sound a cat makes. And Greg is making cat sounds now. Shazza McKenzie is trying to figure out how she's going to be able to get Allie Kat off her feet here. Allie Kat decided to do a little do-si-do, get out of the way, and just when Shazza thought she'd be making impact, it turns out that Allie Kat was the one that was shoulder tackling her to the mat.
She's not happy. Did you hear that hiss?
Oh, look at that. Tripped her up, dropped low, and now it's Shazza going for this camel clutch. No modified camel clutch into a pinfall attempt. Very smart here from Shazza, showing off what she's learned in Shimmer and around the world. Rolls out of a pinfall attempt. Now she's got the sunset flip on Allie Kat there. A variety of pinfall attempts here from Shazza McKenzie. And another one here as as Allie Kat was going for a hip toss and Shazza was able to pull over. Allie Kat, using her size and strength to her advantage, powered Shazza to the mat with a big boot and went for the pinfall there.
Got that cat senton there.
Yeah, absolutely. And now Allie Kat, Allie Kat, for all of the offense and innovation that Shazza McKenzie's been throwing at here, I feel like Allie Kat still is showing maybe overconfidence.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. That might get the best.
Oh, here we go, the Shaz mission. She's looking for it.
Oh, no.
She's looking for that Shaz mission here if she can, unable to cinch it in. As Allie Kat got to the ropes.
She's like a Shazmanian devil.
Absolutely, or like a good old ECW Shaz. Former...
Taz?
Was that his name?
Taz.
Oh, okay, got it.
T-A-Z.
Allie Kat tried to sneak up there behind Shazza McKenzie and instead wound up eating that middle rope, and Shazza drilling her knees into the back of Allie Kat's face, her head, putting her face right into that middle rope there. And now Shazza behind Allie Kat.
I think Shazza's pulling the whiskers.
Yeah, she's tearing at the cat's whiskers right now, and now there we go, pulling Allie Kat's arm all the way back, stretching her full wingspan on a display. And this is maybe the first of 9 lives that may be laid to waste here of the Allie Kat by Shazza McKenzie.
Yeah, but you know what? Cats always land on the feet, so don't count her out just yet.
Well, if she's unable to keep her hand up, the referee's going to have to call the mat for Shazza, but now it looks like Allie Kat powering out of it. Boot to the midsection by Shazza. Throws Allie Kat to the corner. What she got in store for the cat, we'll never know, as the cat was able to land on top of Shazza here, roll through, and both women going for clotheslines at the same time. And they are out. They are out on their feet. They are down on the ground. And the referee has begun the 10 count. Neither woman here is able to get to their feet. This is going to be a double loss. I don't think you call that a double DQ if both women are unable to get to their feet.
It's called a draw commonly in pro wrestling.
A draw.
They would call that a draw.
A draw, but neither of them win.
Yeah, that's a draw.
Both of them lose.
Yeah. Yep, that's
and again, both these women like wrestling a mirror, hitting each other with in stereo elbows to the face. And now Shazza trying to get some offense, but Allie Kat pawing her in the chest.
Clawing her way to victory, you might say.
And able to
right to the back of the neck.
Hit Shazza in the back of the net like a cat throwing a bird's carcass at another cat.
She's feeling it.
And that was also the sound a cat. I think that's the sound a cat makes. It might also be the transistor radio over here that accidentally turned on. All right, Shazza on the outside, able to kick out Allie Kat at the knees. Allie Kat now in a precarious position here as Shazza is wrapping her arm around the ropes. And she's exposed to the world to see here, and Shazza laying in some big side kicks to the chest of Allie Kat. Crowd here in attendance roaring in approval of the dominance and violence that Shazza is dishing out on Allie Kat right now. Allie Kat looking worse for the wear. What confidence she had earlier seems to quickly be dissolving. Shazza going up top, and Allie Kat not letting her get across whatever maneuver she's going for, but no, Shazza's in the clear. Huge cross body onto Allie Kat.
I think she learned that crossbody from Brock Lesnar matches, actually.
Did Brock do a lot of crossbodies?
Lots of them.
I know Trish did.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, she did.
Pump kick.
Pump kick from Allie Kat, sending Shaz right in the corner. Oh, and the fur ball. The fur ball from Allie Kat right into the corner.
She coughed that one up, and now she's got a victory. No. Two? That's only two.
Ooh.
Two? Can we confirm?
That fur ball is dangerous. You never know when one's going to get hacked up. And Allie Kat now knowing that she's finally dazed. Shazza and McKenzie here. She's pulling her up. Oh, I thought she was going for that big headbutt she usually delivers. And instead, she's trying to catch her breath in the corner, and Shazza threw a big knee right into the side of her temple, going for that pinfall.
Oh. Tell you what, if Allie Kat would have lost that match right there, we would have had quite the grumpy cat.
Absolutely. Well, you know, earlier we saw her try to go for that headbutt out of the spinning position. She calls that the pussy maker. And it is shades of...
Stop saying that.
Well, that's what the move's called, Greg.
Stop, I'm telling on you.
What are you going to say? That's what she calls the moves. That's what it is. And, of course, it's a modified Rainmaker there, but instead of throwing a elbow, she throws a big headbutt out of that lariat position, and that's another one of her moves, much like the fur ball or the pussy pile driver that she's looking to be hitting here on Shazza and McKenzie. Shazza and McKenzie with the Shaz cutter off the middle rope. Whoa!
Did she get all of it, though? And even if she did, Allie's on the outside.
That is incredible. A Shaz cutter, also another one of Shazza and McKenzie's signature moves there. Traditionally, she can catch you with that anywhere in the ring, but this time choosing to do it off the middle turnbuckle.
Well, Shazza better get in the ring real quick because you can't win the match on the floor.
I guess you could call that a super Shazza cutter. That's a mouthful right there. And now, Allie Kat, like a sack of potatoes, making it hard to get back in the ring here. Shazza and McKenzie now has an opportunity. And whoa, look at this roll up from Allie Kat. Trying to catch Shazza off guard here. And Allie Kat looks worse for the wear. I think we're going to see. Oh, here we go! The Pussy Maker!
Okay.
The Pussy Maker from Allie Kat. And that's all she wrote. All she wrote. That is it. Wow. And Shazza McKenzie, one of the greatest female competitors on the planet right now, being one-upped by Allie Kat. Huge congratulations to her. Again, Allie Kat will take on all comers, male, female, Black Label Pro. It's everyone for themselves here. An impressive victory nonetheless over Shazza McKenzie, whipping out all of her big moves to get the job done. And congratulations to Allie Kat. Wow.
That was a great contest. That could have gone either way.
Absolutely. And, you know, everyone here, like